We're at this beautiful mural. What is this?
So this is a Donut Angel wing wall. It's made by Gustavo. He's a local artist here, and this is such a place of joy for people, especially during the pandemic. They can come with their masks on, take a picture with the Donut Angel wing wall, and all is good because Donut Heaven is just right behind, and it's a great place to come with family.
And this is the DK Donuts. Is there other location, or is this the only one for in Santa Monica?
There are other DK's Donuts, but we are the only DK's Donuts and Bakery in Santa Monica, California. We're not associated with the other ones.
Okay. So is there like any more business advice? Anything anything else you want to?
Anything I want to share?
Yeah.
So another thing that I love to share is that there's actually a documentary made on my family and my uncle's story, which is about donut shops in Los Angeles. Immigrant story coming over here, his whole life story, and my mom's in it, my aunties are in it. It's a great feel-good story about our rags to riches, but also about how Cambodians came into this country and really survived because of donut shops. I mean, you go around to LA and you see all these donut shops with Asian people behind the counter, and you never think twice about why they're all Asian or who they are. And this film, it's called the Donut King documentary, and you can find it on Amazon Prime now, Google TV, and Apple TV. And I do host virtual screenings, so if you follow me at DK's Donuts and at Meili Tao, then you'll see when the next virtual screening is, and we can watch it together. I promise it's a great film. Scott's Free is behind it, and Vice just bought the international rights to it, so hopefully it'll get to people in different countries, and I'm just happy to share my family story, my story with you guys, and hopefully it inspires you and educates you on a little bit of the information about Cambodian-owned donut shops.
What would you say for like Asian Americans, which is funny, I always think donuts is American. You just brought it up, I'm like, I'm Asian, I don't know. I think nail salons, massages, but never donuts.
Right.
What would you say to like up-and-coming Asian Americans in business? What would you say to them?
So I would say growing up as an Asian American...
Not many heroes, by the way.
Right. That's what I was about to say. So as an Asian American growing up in a predominantly non-Asian area, I would say that growing up I was bullied, I was seen as different, and I never thought that I should celebrate my culture. I didn't even know if people knew where Cambodia was. And for a while I really didn't hold on to my culture. It was only until I started to really take off with my business and start to generate my own story is when I realized that I definitely need to tell people more about where my roots were from. If you are starting off as an Asian American, there are actually groups out there that are willing and happy to support you because they're also Asian and they knew how hard it was to be in a space where there were not a lot of Asians. And we're living in 2021 now. People are always willing to help, so don't feel afraid to reach out. I know being an Asian American has a lot of pressure that goes on top of it, not only from your parents, but from people around you. But I hope to be a role model for future Asian Americans by, leading by action, leading by kindness, and being professional and always lending out a hand wherever I can.
And people want to hit you up for business advice or just any advice, where can they hit you up?
Yeah, so if you're looking for business advice, you can go to Short and Sweet, which is a podcast that I have where I literally interview people and grab their small business tips and their habits and all the attitudes that they have towards business. And you can always hit me up on my Instagram at Meili Tao, and we can set aside some time to talk.
Beautiful, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Good stuff.